Hello everyone and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So about 2 months ago, I made a video talking about Essence of Dawn and the best ways to get it. And so 2 months later, I want to actually talk about it. They added a few new things for all of you who still need to get them. And I wanted to tell you how. We're going to look at the market. And also, I'm curious, for all of you who aren't playing on the North American server, how does it look for you? For example, if we were to look at the Essence of Dawn, they're basically all sold out, and the most important one being this one has between 5 to 10,000 orders at any given time. I think like earlier this morning there was about 11,000 orders, and then it dropped down to 5,000 because it was Saturday and the boss rewards came out and then people are selling them. So yeah, on any given time it's probably between 5 to 10,000 orders listed. So at least here on the NA servers. So with that said, how do you get them? Just in case you haven't watched the old video, and what has changed. So we have 2 Golden Pig Cave grind spots now. And if you don't know where that is, it's, let me see, down here and this thing. So originally when it came out, it was on a timer, right? So like the cave opened at certain times and then you can only grind there at like random times. And now they have a 24/7 cave that is basically the same thing, except it's open at all times. So the original one, essentially what the difference is there's a chance to get the rare loot box or whatever it is when you see the notification on screen. And so I think that's like 10 bill worth of stuff. But I think overall it still needs work. I think there are a few. They need to add like maybe one more spot to give Essence of Dawns. But with that said, what other ways are there to get it? So if you haven't done your boss weeklies already, so like Sangoon 8, 9, and 10, I want to show you what kind of rewards you can get out of them. I haven't opened my boxes yet, and I wanted to show you all of these. So we got, let's start with Calamity at 8. They all give Essence of Dawns, but obviously doing the higher tiers is better, and you should do it. So here's Calamity 8. I just go for the clear most of the time. Like, I'm not trying to push the higher leaderboards, even though it only gives maybe like one more. So anyway, let's open it. Oh, gear. And remember back in the day, that would have been like 5 billion silver. Not anymore. It's not. So you get 5 of the Essence of Dawns here, and 200 mil in gold bars, the Trace of Thunderbolt for the Voltarian horse that people will get eventually. Next we have Calamity 9. So first of all, Calamity 8 gives you, I think, 5 to 6 of them. Calamity 9 gives you, I think, 8 to 9, and there's a chance at the Thunderbolt and another 200 mil. Very cool. But the one you should be doing, or at least trying to do, is Calamity 10. This one gives you kinda a lot, and if you don't know how to do it, start learning. I'll make a video eventually, and I believe this one gives between 14 to 15. So that's for people like me going for Nav. You need about 15 of them. So basically one click. You still need the crons, but either way. So those are ways to get it. Just another 27 off the bat. The best case scenario is you do Calamity 10 on 5 characters. You can't do it on like the 5 same characters. Like, for example, if you've had 5 Dark Knights, it doesn't work like that. You have to do it on 5 different classes. So in theory, that would be the best case scenario. But for most people, just doing 8, 9, and 10 on one character, and then, you know, a mix of whatever else you do. The other rewards, unfortunately, I think they should, like, if it's the landed a Morning Light bosses, I think they should give Essence of Dawn as well. But with that said, next thing I wanted to talk about is what are the best accessories to melt down and the best places to grind for more Essence of Dawn. So you get this Dawn Aura from the Old Moon vendor, and you melt down accessories plus the Dawn Aura, and you get Essence of Dawn. So which ones, in my opinion, are the best ones to actually get? So number 1 being the Revived River Necklace, because it just gives the most, and it's not really profitable melting these down at Tet level. Usually at Pen is the way to go. Obviously, that's more of an expense and more RNG, but if you can, that will probably pay off the most. Simply because if you look at the prices on all of them, usually each Essence of Dawn you can get for 100 mil, and that's what I'd recommend most people doing. Just put it on order, Essence of Dawn, no matter what color. This thingy, just put an order on like all of them, and then if they fill, you can convert any color to the white one. So the best things to do, put orders on all of these, and as well as all the crystals, like the wands, if you can, and then just put an order on and they fill. So there's a lot of ways to get them. It's actually not that difficult. It's just you can't get a lot of them a day, per se. So with that said, best ones, I would say Revived River Necklace, followed by Ethereal Earring and Ocean Haze. Those are at the bottom, right? Simply because Ethereal Earrings and Ocean Haze both come from Paddocks Island. So it's like 2 in 1, essentially, and the drop rate is kind of regular. I actually have my tag character parked there, the pirate place, and it's also because it's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm also going for the Rich Merchant Ring, but also the drop rate for the earrings and accessories over here is pretty solid. So there's a lot of reasons to be there, and Essence of Dawn is also one of them. The next thing I would go for is probably Ominous Rings, because at Thornwood, or at least the Dekia version, Ominous Rings kind of drop really frequently. Like, I feel like it has a higher drop rate than most other accessories. So even if it gives 600, the chance of you getting like a tet or pen is pretty decent. So with that said, that's another one. And of course, Distortion Earrings, because eventually people will have to convert their distos to Charizard if you're at that stage. And so distos are probably better off melting for essences. Another way you could do it twice is the guaranteed accessories. Keep in mind, just look at the price on the market before you do this, because if you're watching this video like a year later, the price of these may be extremely high to the point where it's not worth it. But if you get one of these accessories, you can melt them all down for 100 each of them. 100 Essence of Dawns, that is. And so that's something you could do twice. It's not another option. And yeah, that's about it. Golden Pig Cave. You can grind there 24/7 now if you wanted to. We talked about the best accessories that I would recommend, and I've personally tested all the spots, and those are the ones I would recommend to do. And of course, probably the easiest way for you guys to get them once a week and without too much trouble is probably doing Calamity 8, 9, and 10, or if you could do 10 on 5 classes, that's probably the most ideal way you can. So with that said, hopefully that helped. There's a lot of things that I would recommend, and I wish they would add maybe one more spot to it, but that's about it. So anyway, hopefully you guys learned some new things, and if you are on another server, like EU or something, or just literally any other server that's not NA, let me know how many orders are on Essence of Dawn, and I'm curious, because NA, we still have a lot. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.